press to come to this brief press conference. We're talking with you about today is the update of contract negotiations between the Scranton School District and the Scranton Federation of Teachers. After weeks and weeks of negotiations, last night we met because 5 brave school directors called a meeting of the Scranton School Board. We met here at 8 o'clock last night. We left here about 12:15 this morning. We figured if we stayed just a little bit longer, we would have hammered out our deal and contract negotiations would have been concluded with the tentative agreement. However, only 4 school directors were willing to stand up and place children ahead of politics. Those directors were brave enough to come into the room and listen while we explained our side. One other school director came into the room for part of that and then went back into the back room where the other 5 school directors never emerged from. They never sat with us, they didn't listen to us, they just stayed in the back. That's not good enough for the students, the parents, and the teachers and paraprofessionals of this community. You don't stay in the back at 12 o'clock midnight when we're trying to hammer out a collective bargaining agreement to get kids back into the classrooms this week. They placed politics ahead of students, and shame on those directors. We want to commend those 4 brave directors who not only came to the meeting last evening, but they actually sat with the union and listened while the union explained their side of this agreement. Then they went back in with their other fellow directors and they tried to discuss this in a rational way and bring this to conclusion last night. Unfortunately, we stand here today and we are still on strike. Mr. Menorah contacted the state mediator today because we thought we were going to have an 11 o'clock session today. We did not have a session today. Why? Because Mr. Menorah said the Scranton School District team was not prepared today to negotiate. He suggested that perhaps the negotiations will continue Sunday evening beginning at 7 p.m. Mr. Menorah is in Rochester, New York at a football banquet. I don't think football banquets matter as much as the students do in the Scranton School District. We, as always, stand ready to sit at that negotiating table. I was prepared to stay here all night last night and get this done. Obviously, this isn't what it's about. It's about something else. It's about politics, Scranton style. Well, some people better realize that it is absolutely not supposed to be about politics. It's supposed to be about the students in this district and fairness and good collective bargaining. We'll never get this contract done if people are too tired at midnight to stay awake and meet with us and get this done. We're never going to get it finished if the chief negotiator for the district gets to leave town and go to a football banquet. Shame on those directors for not coming into that room last night. Shame on Mr. Menorah for putting a football banquet ahead of our students. Shame on the whole community of this kind of attitude that this is okay. It is not okay. It is not okay. And I think our neighbors in Scranton, our parents in Scranton, our students in Scranton deserve better from those 5 elected officials who couldn't stay awake long enough last night to get this finished. We left here at 12:15 without a contract, and we're still standing here ready to negotiate.